Hello everyone. Our team took part in the hackathon at NUIG in 2021. We all have different academic backgrounds, and this was the first time any of us took part in a hackathon, so we were very excited to see what it is all about. Unfortunately, our hackathon was not in person as usual due to COVID. So our team was working as a bubble out of a classroom in NUIG. Despite this, we had a full schedule as you can see, and we learned a lot about how best to approach a project and how to prototype. After our introductory lecture, we were tasked with doing a brainstorm to identify the different stakeholders who use the various blue spaces around Ireland and what their needs were. We did this by asking ourselves the following questions. Who uses our natural blue spaces? How do they use it? What are the issues they face, and how could we improve their experience? We explored the different type of stakeholders, such as those who do water sports, walkers and joggers, fishermen, and those interested in marine life on our whiteboard. As a group, we identified issues facing all of the aforementioned stakeholders. However, we decided to expand the water sports section, as we felt we had more material and a deeper understanding for this type of user. We supplemented our brainstorm with online research into what issues have already been highlighted around blue spaces. A common theme which resonated well with us was the fact that blue spaces are underused despite having a proven effect on mental health. Sadly, this is a very topical issue in Ireland, as at the minute we have very high suicide and depression rates. We identified this area as something we would like to pursue and contribute to in a positive way.
Armed with our brainstorm ideas and research, we created a very specific persona to help us really get into the mind of our stakeholder who we would like to help. We decided on a younger person aged between 18 to 30 who would like to become more active both physically and socially to improve their physical and mental health. We used an empathy map to try to put ourselves in the shoes of our chosen persona using the online platform Miro. This was our first time to use Miro as a group, and we really found it an effective and enjoyable tool. It was much quicker and collaborative than our previous brainstorming method using a physical whiteboard, as everyone could contribute at the same time. Our persona's pains and gains were as follows.
Our next challenge was to find a solution from the aforementioned learnings. For this, we decided to create an application with the following goals and features. An application with a community for the surfers to make friends, to motivate each other, and to have fun surfing together. This app will also help to break down the perceived barriers and provide all relevant practical information needed for the beginners to get started. Also, this will have a feature to connect the users directly to the relevant services such as rentals and transportation. This will also provide real-time weather information such as weather conditions of the planned location and whether it is safe to surf. In addition to these features, the app will also provide virtual exercise assistance and tasks and challenges which can be done at home to prepare the users for the water. We researched other wellness apps like WHM, which has similar services to our application. This helped us to make our design user-friendly. We also researched other surf apps and identified where our mobile app would be different. For example, connecting surfers directly to our needed services and to the other surfers.
Our next task was to design our application and choose which information goes where. As it became clear that we were creating a type of wellness application, we downloaded another application called Wim Hof Method for Design Inspiration. This application promotes and teaches meditation techniques while also creating a community for people to share the stories with others, which conceptually is like our own application. Now, this research was instrumental in creating our user-friendly design. We broke our application into 4 different sections. The first one is Plan Your Surf. In this particular tab, the user can choose the closest surfing spot, and also they can rent equipments. They can know the price or the cost of the equipment and who to contact to rent those equipments. In an ideal world, we would form a relationship with the rental agencies and negotiate a discount or reward. Routes and rates for travels are displayed under this particular tab. Now, obviously, surfing makes you hungry, so you would like to go to a good place to have food. So the application provides you the location and menu of local restaurants nearby. It also provides parking information and entertainments for those who don't want to surf. There were coaching services provided to the beginners where users are directed to a licensed surf coach who can arrange a lesson if desired. The second tab is the community tab. Now, the community is intended to be a safe space where people can share their own personal story. People describing how getting active lives. People can interact and comment on each other's postings on the forum. There will be a meetup to bring individuals together in person to participate in water activities and possibly form friendship. Now, the third tab is the weather condition. We have a surf forecast incorporated in this portion of the application. This program will tell you the magnitude of the waves and whether they are safe to surf or not. This section is critical since surfing is very weather dependent and someone could waste a trip to the beach by finding no waves or even worse waves. Also, there would be a potential push notification to remind you when conditions are ideal.
We decided to develop this module in such a way that it will be helpful to both those who are new to surfing and those who are experienced one. The final design, we decided to add few sessions under this module. First one, there will be a set of videos. These videos will be classified as guide to surfing for beginners, tips of the season, top activities and fitness. Under fitness session, there will be a wide range of videos from general exercises, example plank push-ups, to more specific surfing-based movements, example, how to pop up to your feet. Thus, the user can engage in activities that will help to improve their surfing and general fitness on a dry land. Then the next session in this module will be for the daily challenges. This will be updated daily and there will be an option to track users' daily activity. Conclusion. By the end of hackathon, we learn mainly how to approach an issue, then identifying the stakeholders, then categorizing those issues based on stakeholders, and lastly finding a proper solution for that. For the solution design phase, we mapped different sub-solutions and made prototypes for them. And we learned how important it is to have a proper design while building the solution and how effective is the design with good prototypes. We learned how to prioritize different tasks as we were under pressure this time. Also understood that it is really important to spend time focusing on the user and their problem. The key here is the deep level of understanding for what the user wants. It was a great opportunity as a person, also as a team member, to be in this workshop, as we have explored a lot here. Ideally, we would have interviewed more prospective users and have gotten their opinion on our product. Unfortunately, it wasn't the case. Maybe next time.